Good morning, children. Today we will do the book exercise of lesson 2, that is Kaku and Lal Hawa. So children, open page number 11. See your first one, understanding the text. Number these sentences in the correct order. So children, here a story you all know. I have explained the story. Here few points are written about the story and it is not written serial wise, means not in proper order. So what we have to do, we have to means give proper number to the sentences, that which things happened first and what means thing happened after that, like that. So see, the first one is, out of all these, it's already given. E1 is the first, already given there. Kaku lived in a small village called Choti Dadi. Then the second part will be, see, A1 will be the second. So the bracket is given, in that you can write number 2. Kaku had a secret friend. He had not told anyone about his little big secret. This is number 2. What is number 3? See, I1. Every day he would run up a small hill and look at his friend Lal Hawa. This is the third one. Then fourth one is G. Lal Hawa whistled and Kaku whistled back, welcoming it. So this is the fourth one. Fifth one is C. Every night Kaku prayed that Lal Hawa would stop at his village. So this is number 5. C is number 5. Then sixth one is F. His teacher said that Lal Hawa would never stop at Choti Dadi as it was a small village. So this is the sixth one, F, sixth one. Then 7. Kaku was sad as he always wanted to meet Lal Hawa. So H is the seventh one. Then eighth one is B. One day while waiting for Lal Hawa, Kaku closed his eyes and prayed for Lal Hawa to stop. So this is eighth one. Ninth one, J. When he opened his eyes, he saw that Lal Hawa had stopped in front of him. This is ninth one. And what is 10th one? It is already given. Kaku climbed onto Lal Hawa and soon they were flying together. So again I am repeating. A2, B8, C5, D10, E1, F6, G4, H7, I3, J9. Children, now turn your page. B is the question answer. So that you will get as your PDF attachment, and from there you will write the question answer in your English 2 copy. Now C1, that is also question answer. In C, third part you can mark here only. C, question number 3. What is the text Kaku and Lal Hawa about? Tick the suitable answer. So see, A, B, C, D, 4 options are there. So first one is, it is about the friendship between a boy and a train. Yes, it is correct. So you can just put a tick. B, it is about a boy's love for a train and how he imagines it to be his friend. This is also correct. A and B both are correct. You can tick. And C, it is about how some people make a train stop. No, it is wrong. It is not there. D, it is about the love of the people of the village for the boy and how they make his wish. No, this is also wrong. So A and B is the correct answer. Now, next you come page number 13. That is grammar and usage. So here A1 is given. Tick the correct articles in these paragraphs. Articles means a, an and the. So, you know, means we have learned about the use of a and the, means we put a before the consonant sound, like a boy, a girl, and we use an before a vowel sound, like an umbrella, an egg, an orange, an apple, and we use the before the name of the things we know already. Okay, means after the repetition we can use the. So let's see. I am Aditya. I am in class 3. My father is an engineer. It is starting with E vowel sound, so an engineer. He builds machines and engines. He works in a factory. F is a consonant, so a factory. My mother is an architect. Architect starts from the vowel A, so it is an architect. She draws the design for buildings. She works in an office. Again, O is the vowel, so an office. I have an elder brother. An means E is for means start with vowel, so an elder brother and a younger sister. Y is a consonant. We live in a small house now. We will move into a flat next month. The flat. Now why the flat? Because now flat is already known. We know about which flat we are talking about. The flat we will move into next month. So now we will use not a flat but the flat, because now we know that about which flat we are talking about. The flat is on the second floor of the building. There is a terrace on the top floor. A terrace. Top floor of the building. Now we know about the building, so the building. My brother, sister and I want to have a small garden on the terrace, because we have already known about the terrace, so now the terrace. Next children, B question. Complete this list by adding S to the words if they cannot be counted. Put a cross against the others. So we know that the things which can be counted are countable nouns and which cannot be counted are uncountable nouns. So we know that means abstract nouns and all are uncountable. So let's see. Animal, animals, you can count the animals. Wildlife, can you count? Wildlife, wild animals you can count, but wildlife we cannot count. So put a cross in front of that. Cotton, you cannot count cotton also, cotton, so you put a cross in front of the cotton. Peacock, peacock you can count, so peacock, and the plural will be peacocks. P-E-A-C-O-C-K-S, peacocks. Fun we cannot count, na? So put a cross in front of it. Watermelon we can count, so you means write watermelons. W-A-T-E-R-M-E-L-O-N-S, watermelons. Classroom, classrooms, C-L-A-S-S-R-O-O-M-S, classrooms. Oil you cannot count, so oil you put a cross. Color, colors, C-O-L-O-U-R-S, colors. Sugar you cannot count, so you put a cross. Okay. Now children, page number 14. So children, we have learned about countable and uncountable nouns, and we use some words to express the quantity, like little, some, much, many, you know. So these are the words which with this we can use to express the quantity. So children, like we can say we saw many birds, we saw some birds. So we are not getting the exact number, but still we are getting the quantity. This is less or it can be more. So much, the word much is usually used in the when we talk about in the negative sense. Like we say there is no much water in the glass. Okay, you don't say there is much water in the glass. You will say there is no much water in the glass in a negative way. Similarly, if you want to say something in a positive way, we can use lots of or a lot of or plenty of, like there is plenty of water in the jug. Okay, so like in this way. And similarly we use some also in a positive sense with both countable as well as uncountable. Like there are some birds in a there are some birds on the tree. Okay, or there is some food left in the dish, like this. So in a positive way you can use. And any is used in the negative way, like means when you want to say not even a little this thing is left, then we say any. Okay, like I don't have any money with me means not even a little money I have, so it is used in a negative way. So let's do this exercise. Complete these sentences with suitable words from the box. C1. So some words are given like some, any, many, much, a little. So you have to use these words and fill in the blanks. Would you like something to eat? Yes, I would like just a little rice, please. You look very thirsty. I haven't had any water. I told you na, any is used in the negative way, means sentence. I haven't means I have not had any water since morning. It's not even a little water I had. Do you think we will catch the flight? We must hurry. There isn't much time. Again see isn't. So much will be used. There is not much time means we don't have lot of time to spend. We have little time. So in a negative way. So you will say much. I would like to choose a frame for this painting. Of course, there are many types to choose them. In a positive way, there is no negative in this, so we'll use many. Are there any biscuits left? I think there are some biscuits in the tin. Means again it's a positive answer, no negative answer is there, so you can use some. I need to buy a bus ticket. Do you have 10 rupees? I'm sorry, I don't have any money with me. Means I don't have even a little money with me. Again negative way. Where can we sit? There isn't any furniture in the house. Again negative. There is not any furniture means not even one furniture. So there isn't any furniture in the house. We can sit on the floor. There are many mats. Now it's a positive thing. There are many mats. Next is words in use. Complete B with the opposite of the words in A. So tiny, you have to just fill with the opposite. Tiny, huge, already given. Backward, forward. F-O-R-W-A-R-D. Dull, bright. B-R-I-G-H-T. Different, same. Absent, present. P-R-E-S-E-N-T. Present. Rough, smooth. S-M-O-O-T-H. Smooth. Never, always. A-L-W-A-Y-S. Always. Wide, narrow. N-A-R-R-O-W. Narrow. Now next is complete this train ticket with words related to train travel. So you see one chart is given. Happy journey and PNR number is there, train number is there, date, distance, adult, 2, child, 1, ticket number is also given. So based on this some exercises are there. Let's see what is there. You will have to reach the dash 1 hour before the train leaves. So where will you reach? Station. S-T-A-T-I-O-N. So you fill it like that. Lal Hawa Express will leave Howrah station from platform number 16. P-L-A-T-F-O-R-M. Platform. The train will whistle. W-H-I-S-T-L-E. Whistle. Twice before leaving the station. At first, the train will move slowly along the railway track. T-R-A-C-K. Lal Hawa is an express train, means fast. E-X-P-R-E-S-S. Express train. It runs fast and you will reach your destination on time. The train moves at a very high speed as it has a powerful engine. E-N-G-I-N-E. Okay. So first one is station, second is platform, third is whistle, fourth is track, fifth is express, and sixth is engine. Now turn your page, children. Now come to the writing part. Okay, listening is there, you can leave it. Come to the writing part. Imagine you traveled on Lal Hawa with Kaku. Complete these paragraphs describing your experience. Look at the words in brackets and use words of your own. Kaku and I climbed onto Lal Hawa. Just then it whistled and soon started moving with a great speed. We felt as if we were flying. Lal Hawa went all around Choti Dadi and we. Now children see dash is there and after that it is given in bracket different sides. So we have to use these words and we have to frame a sentence. So you just small letters you can write so that you can fill it. So we will fill what? We were flying. W-E-R-E were. F-L-Y-I-N-G flying. And we saw many different sights. It's already given in the bracket. We have to use it. And we saw many different sights. S-I-G-H-T-S sights from the windows. The views were very beautiful and scenic with various landscapes. You can write, because you have to use the words beautiful and scenic, and you have to frame a sentence. So you can write very beautiful and scenic, SCENIC. Scenic spelling is already given. With various, or you can write with different landscapes, LANDSCAPES. Landscapes means different scenery. We saw, again in the bracket it is given trees, river, hills, so we have to use this. So you can frame, we saw trees, grasslands, rivers, hill. Okay, trees, grasslands, 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 river, hills. We even, now see in bracket is given waved children. So what we will write? We even waved, WAVED, waved at the children playing in the fields. We were delighted when they waved back at us. Kaku and I were, WERE, were overjoyed, OVERJOYED. Spelling is already given. And were, oh, you can write happy also, because happy is also given. Were happy and overjoyed, and as we had a wonderful experience. We thanked Lal Hawa, now you can write, for the fun-filled ride and for showing charming, beautiful views. All the words which is given in the brackets. We thanked Lal Hawa for the fun-filled, FUNFILLED, fun-filled ride, 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 and for showing, SHOWING, showing charming, 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 beautiful views. Okay children, so I am repeating it again, you can listen. Kaku and I climbed onto Lal Hawa. Just then it whistled and soon started moving with a great speed. We felt as if we were flying. Lal Hawa went all around Choti Dadi, and we were flying, and we saw many different sights from the windows. The views were very beautiful and scenic with different landscapes. We saw trees, grasslands, rivers, hills. We even waved at the children playing in the fields. We were delighted when they waved back at us. Kaku and I were happy and overjoyed as we had a wonderful experience. We thanked Lal Hawa for the fun-filled ride and for showing charming, beautiful views. That's all children. So we have done the exercise of your second chapter, that is Kaku and Lal Hawa. Now you have to learn the word meanings as well as the book exercises, and question answers you will get as your attachment. Thank you.